Hey guys, Curtis here with you today. Today I'm going to go over this blanket that we just got in here. All right, so see if I can get the box open first here. All right, so it's going to come in a roll here, kind of wrapped in plastic. Get this box out of the way. All right, see if I can get this thing out. A little bit harder than it looks here. So if you happen to have a pair of scissors handy, might be handy to, or convenient to give that a little snip there. All right, so first thing, the actual material itself. So this feels very, very soft. It is kind of, I don't want to say hairy, I don't think that's the right word, but as you can see it there, kind of up close. It does almost look kind of like hair, I guess, kind of like animal hair maybe, but very, very soft. It is kind of almost has like a shine to it. We do have a lot of dogs in our house, and I found that usually, not all the time, but usually when things are kind of shiny, they do tend to kind of repel the dog hair pretty decent. So hopefully that's true for this one. Going on the end here, I don't see a lot of stitching on here. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, but I do tend to, oh no, there it is. It's just very, very fine. There's a lot of it. That's good. My eyes didn't focus on it. But yeah, there's lots of stitching on here. But the reason I always look for that stuff is I tend to find that when there is a lot of stitching on things, these last a little bit longer. God, this is usually the first thing to go around my house. The edges start getting a little kind of frayed and just doesn't look that good anymore. But this does have a lot of stitching on there, so hopefully that lasts a little bit. As far as how tall this is or how big it is, let me stand up so we can see this. So this, it is very tall. I am just under, let me pull this up here. I am just under 6 foot. And with that touching the floor there, that's how tall it is. So if you're using this for your bed, which you probably are, but if you're using this for your bed, it ought to be plenty long enough to fit on there. But so far so good. Again, it seems very, very soft. It's not incredibly thick. It's relatively thin. So maybe on a cold winter night, you may need a little bit more than this, but just on maybe a chilly spring night or a chilly summer night, this ought to do just fine. But so far, seems like a good quality product, and as of right now, I approve of it.